Greetings to everyone that this message reaches. Um, the Lord laid a message on my spirit for today, and it came after an encounter with someone, an interaction I had on social media. They were like, "How will you know that it's something from God, or how will you know that it's God?" And I was like, "God will tell me, or God will show me in dreams." But did you know that God talks to us? God talks to us. I'm coming from Job 33, verses 14 through 16 in the modern English version. I'm going to read those verses first, and then I'm going to go to 1 Samuel chapter 3. That's where he led me to. But Job 33, verses 14 through 16, and I'm reading from the modern English version. 14 says, "For God speaks once, yes, twice, yet man does not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls upon men, in slumber on their beds, then he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction." So we live in a world that is just, we're bombarded constantly with distractions all the time until we don't even perceive the voice of God. And because we don't perceive the voice of God when we're awake, he waits until we're asleep and no distractions are around us, and he gives us his instructions in dreams. God speaks to us in dreams. We more so focus on what we see in the dreams instead of what we're hearing. So you need to be mindful of what you hear in the dream versus what you're seeing. And so now I'm going to go to 1 Samuel chapter 3. And just to give some backstory on Samuel, Samuel was a great prophet in his day. His mother, Hannah, her womb was closed up. His father, I think his father's name was Elkanah, and forgive me if I misspeak. And he had two wives, Peninnah and Hannah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah did not. The Lord had closed her womb. And so she prayed for a child, and she eventually got Samuel. She had more children as well, but Samuel she dedicated to the Lord because God heard her prayer and blessed her with Samuel. So for 1 Samuel chapter 3, I'm coming from the King James Version.